Alright guys, what's the last Dark Jib and I will start with Shadowverse. Welcome everyone to the stream. We'll have some fun in the game tonight, hoping. With volume under control. There we go. Alright. So we're going to pick up the story we left off last time. We were playing as Isabelle in the Guild Wars segment. And we ran into Luna, and she had a friend named Nicola. And Isabelle didn't like Nicola too much. She saw him as a huge threat. And tried to help out her friend. But Luna interjected. She said that he was a nice and friendly person. So we had to go into battle with Luna. We lost her in our first fight, but we came back and beat her. Don't like going up against Luna. I like Luna. She's such a sweet little girl, despite her complications. But anyways, she's a dear. So anyways, we're gonna go back in. Alright, let's go back in, ladies and gentlemen. We're on Mod Crush and stream the platform we're on tonight. I can't think what platform. Mod Crush Twitch maybe? Oh, Facebook, I'm sorry. Facebook and YouTube. No blood. Okay, right now. There's some new cards for Burnout Conflict. We might take a look at that too. Go back to the storyline of Isabelle. Sorry if I'm screaming, but if I don't, my voice won't get heard. Alright, so Isabelle on chapter 5. Let's pick up the story there. See what happens. Thanks for joining us tonight. As in America, Thanksgiving holiday approaches. Looking forward to tomorrow. It's been a great day. Great day. Let's see where we're at now with Isabelle. Integrity is chapter 5. Shortly after parting with Luna, Isabelle once again reunites with Eleanor, hoping to utilize the Magic's Covenant resources to see Kyle again. She agrees to join the guild. So she does join the Magic's Covenant.
Poor Luna. How long is she going to?
My poor sense of time is one of my few faults. I owe you an apology, Isabelle.
Ah! Don't just pop out in front of me like that!
That, Isabelle, is what I should be saying to you.
What?
This teleportation technique utilizes the magic that cycles through Isunia's ley lines, and the magic that circles through its canals. The departure points and arrival points are therefore fixed. One might call them gondolas. In other words, my movement was not mere happenstance, but rather an inevitability. That was not the case for you, though. Your movement was happenstance through and through. That's why you struck my interest and drew me here from beyond the heavens.
That wasn't my magic. It was something else.
My analysis of that matter is already complete. When we fought just a bit ago, I came to an ample understanding of your magic's character.
Ah, I see.
Let's put that aside, though. The thing that's demanded of us now is speed. Only rapid action is able to open new paths into the future. Let's get going.
Going? You mean go to your guild?
Yes. This more or less amounts to an order, but it's also a certain sort of proposition. I say that because the topic of conversation would benefit you greatly.
How can you say that sort of thing?
Because you're a mage. Every mage is driven by something, and every mage is searching for something. The Magus Covenant is able to provide a proper outlet for that drive and that search.
Let me ask you then.
Yes?
Are you able to bring the dead back to life? Not as spirits or as undead, but fully back to life. Can you do that?
What do you consider full? The recreation of all constituent elements without a single one missing? Would it be enough to simply have the full soul or the flesh?
The soul. I should be able to create some sort of flesh to serve as a vessel. If we were able to summon his soul without causing it to deteriorate.
So to recapitulate, we'd like to enclose a person's soul in a medium highly reminiscent of that person without causing any deterioration to the soul. That is a serious challenge.
That's correct. I've attempted necromancy plenty of times, but all that came of it were specters with a passing resemblance to Kyle.
It's likely that you were unable to draw the correct soul close to you. They are extremely difficult to work with. Even I'm unable to bind the soul of a specific person to a specific place. However, let me summarize. If it's not a perfect recreation of the flesh that you demand, there should be no limit to the possibilities. For instance, rather than dominating the soul as a necromancer, one might offer a dance as a shaman. That might also draw the soul near, not all at once, but piece by piece.
You're right. If we were to try that...
Isabelle, Nay, we make the impossible possible. The instant that you met me, Eleanor Gloria, the impossible became possible.
All right. Thank you.
There's no need for expressions of gratitude, for we certainly both stand to gain something from this arrangement. What should we do then? I'd like your input.
If I were to say no, you'd just take me along anyway, wouldn't you?
Of course. I can put out 1, perhaps 2,000 times the magic you can.
Well, I'm not going to say no. I agree to go.
That's a very convoluted way to put things. Now let's proceed.
If I'm able to steal even a bit of her extraordinary magical power, I might be able to see Kyle again. I thought that I should give up, but if there's even the littlest bit of hope, I don't want to let it slip away.
Ah, yes. There was one thing that I almost forgot to say. Welcome, Isabelle. This is Isunia, home of shimmering dew and guilds. This cosmic flower will serve as your guide.
Okay, that was chapter 5 there. No fight. That's good. Well, I don't know about good, but maybe the next chapter we'll do our next battle, hopefully. I'm ready to go. Okay, it's chapter 6 called Friendship. Let's see what's going on here for 30 rupees. Okay, Isabelle learns of Nicola Adele, the 5th Guild of Isunia. After arriving at the Magic Covenant headquarters, Eleanor tells Isabelle to consider their fated encounter a stroke of good fortune. Good, we get to play the cards. Let's go my deck. Boom crap. Let's take a look at this one. Say with this, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Let's do this.
Incidentally, Isabelle, I've noticed some exhaustion in your magic. Why might that be?
I'm gonna turn
Did
off the
something
mic
happen
and
while I
we'll
was
go to the
away?
fight. We'll be back.
I'm not quite sure how to explain, but this odd man appeared and I fought him.
Odd man?
Yes, there was something gloomy about him, and he had a sort of monstrous presence.
Ah, that must be Nicola Adele.
You know him then?
He's known to all. That man is worthy of being named in the same breath as the Magus Covenant. Here, to the left, Isabelle.
Got it. In that case, he must be a guild leader too.
That's correct. Our tastes, however, are a bit different. The Order of Bladewrights has several hundred members and Escamali, 50. The membership numbers of Counter Solari are unknown, and the Magus Covenant is composed of 30-some members. The Forbidden Guild Nicola Adele, on the other hand, is made up of but a single person. That is to say that he is the guild marshal and the very guild itself.
Is that even possible?
Certainly it seems ridiculous, but there's no denying that it's fact. His single-handed power is comparable to that of any of the other 4 guilds. That means, however, that my interest in you grows only greater. To think that you could fight against Nicola Adele without suffering any serious wounds.
He didn't seem to be very passionate.
That's how he always is. He is uncombative, and yet he destroys. It's for that reason that he's referred to as forbidden, as the one who must not be disturbed.
Ah, a magical life form!
You're quick on the uptake. This is yet another piece of the Magus Covenant's wisdom, but there's no reason for concern. This beast wouldn't simply go on a rampage for no reason. I'm back, and I have a guest. Prepare to welcome her.
Welcome back, Eleanor. The preparations are already complete.
Very well. Do you dislike tea, Isabelle? It's not as if it makes a difference if you do, but nonetheless...
You don't need to ask then. Tea will be fine.
Point taken. I will accompany the guest. The rest I'll leave to you.
Very well, ma'am. Please, make yourself at home. We will be proceeding with the magical experiments.
This lab is huge, but it's so well put together. Almost everything here seems new.
A messy environment causes needless delays with the experiments. Only in the proper soil can the flowers of research bloom. Ah, please have a seat there.
Thank you.
Sugar?
I'm fine.
There's no need to hold back. Sprinkle it in and gulp it up.
This sugar is all stuck together.
You're certainly very picky. Allow me to ask you once again, Isabelle, how you came to this world. The Keeper Nexus, and a world put to sleep.
In order to revive our world, we hunted down Nexus and jumped to this world.
So, is Nexus here? No, there's no way that she could be. According to what you've said, Nexus is incapable of disguising herself as a common person.
Yes, unless, that is, she has some sort of power that we don't know about.
Then perhaps you should jump to the next world. You don't have any use for this one.
That's not exactly right. It seems that there are lessons for me to learn here, and I still haven't managed to reunite with the others.
You all wanted to cross together even though your goals and ideas were different?
About that.
What name did you have for that again? Friendship. Oh, or was it trust? It seems like an inefficient way of doing things. To meet me at a time such as this was truly a stroke of good fortune for you. If that bunch had picked you up, you'd be in no position to be thinking about Nexus now.
What are you talking about?
The drums of war have been beating in this land of late. If you'd joined any guild other than the Magus Covenant, you'd have been swept up into combat.
War? Are you shipping out again, Kyle? It's dangerous. You could die.
Sorry, Isabelle, but my comrades are fighting out there. I need to be there with them.
Why? What for?
It's hard to say, but the preparations are already underway. Fortunately, we're not involved, so there's nothing to concern yourself with.
I beg your pardon for the intrusion. We have a visitor, Eleanor. how would you like me to proceed?
Who is it? Escamali?
Precisely.
Let them in. The guest and I will take care of them.
I come to you as the scales of balance. I do hope you're well, Eleanor Gloria.
Unfortunately, you've ruined my mood at this very moment.
I'm here on an investigation initiated by the Order of Blade Rights. Please, allow me to ask you 2 or 3 questions.
No. As you can see, I'm in the middle of tea. If there's something you'd like to ask, Isabelle will answer you.
Me?
Yeah, but keep quiet and answer him with magic.
I don't have any intention to fight.
Very well. Let the inquiry begin.
Huh?
I saw what you were capable of doing. But I need some sort of objective proof. And besides, I'm enjoying my tea. This is you, Isabelle.
Oh, really now. If I do this, it'll be enough, right?
Yes, that's all you need to do. Seeing that you're now a member of the Magus Covenant, I hope that you won't embarrass us in battle. You're so pushy.
Allow me to ask you some questions. For the balance of Isunia.
You don't stand a chance.
Visible or not, the stars always shine. Gaze upon my lustrous runes. Taste my rune sword!
No! Place your faith in my blade.
Maybe this would work.
Prayers alone are not enough.
But you're so tiny.
You're done for.
Still, I'll sparkle on.
I am a mollusk, least wise.
How are
you finding fish?
Fan out, arms, there, my
Unbelievable!
Wake up! My flames shall raise creation.
It won't be long now.
This is your fiery salvation. Submit to my fiery embrace.
The moon drives me crazy.
Troubling indeed.
Oh, the moonlight drives me nuts.
Never lose that conviction.
Fear not! Renir returns!
Oh, my. Welcome.
For my friends, whatever it takes. Farewell then, friends.
Swirling winds, come forth!
Godsworn wall. Unmoving shield.
I embrace all manner of spellcraft.
Your breeze is most refreshing. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
The best jewelry for you is...
What is your joy?
Gone with the wind.
wind!
Let the mist wrap around you.
Hot, isn't it?
I've been beaten.
Let's put the icing on this cake.
That's one way of doing it.
I dwell within you.
In the hour of crisis, an eagle.
No!
Listen, and listen well. My name is Grimnir!
Malice will never die.
That's one way of doing it.
The eagle has landed.
Black is perfect on you. The best jewelry for you is... May you rest in peace.
This is your fate.
Swirling winds, come forth!
Unbelievable!
Gone with the wind.
My time has come.
Unbelievable! No! Eleanor!
You're so pushy.
Allow me to ask you some questions. For the balance of Isunia.
You don't stand a chance.
Visible or not, the stars always shine.
Oh, still and stable Earth. Jewelry for you is... Black is perfect on you. The Earth is trembling.
I am the fires of war incarnate.
I am the mollusk whose twine. A little leg up.
I am the fires of war incarnate.
You're done for.
Go on then, show me your true colors. Hot, isn't it?
Aww.
Hot, isn't it?
Unbelievable! Oh, my. Welcome.
Maybe this would work.
Fan out, arms, there, my beard.
Whoops, guess I got too close. Visible or not, the stars always shine.
A little leg up.
Hot, isn't it? Hot, isn't it?
The moon sun drives me crazy.
How are you finding this?
This is my joy.
Whoops! Guess I got too close.
Unbelievable! No!
Let me share my wisdom.
It won't be long now.
For those who cast in my name, I'll put you to the test.